I'm starting it.
Oh, wait, 1 second. Zach left. Fuck. 1 second, guys. I need to make sure that I have the ability. So yes, Shay has 12 people watching his stream.
Wow.
Alright.
Popular. He's so popular.
So we're just gonna be waiting on Evan.
Just Dev Bleed.
He's streaming a Roblox username.
Oh wait, what? Really?
Shay, you might sound.
Shay, your mic is dying.
Your mic is on YouTube.
That is so cool.
Shay, your mic is dying on stream.
So we're just
Oh
gonna
my
be waiting
god,
on
what
Evan.
the?
Oh, Shay, your feedback, like the delay.
Oh wait, what? Really?
Shay, you might sound.
Shay, your mic is dying.
Your mic is on YouTube.
That is so cool.
Shay, your mic is dying on stream.
So we're just gonna be waiting on Evan. Oh, Shay, your feedback, like the delay.
Wait, what? Really?
Shay, you might sound.
Shay, your mic is.
Okay.
Roman, that's a very bad echo.
No, I am just okay. I'm turning down my mic.
Don't suppress us.
Alright, is that good, Shay?
For me, it's good.
Alright. So guys, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evan, you're good, right?
I don't see Evan in the VC.
No, Evan's in the VC, but like. Alright. So Evan's back. So once Evan gets in, we can start. But if you guys have any questions about the fall update, future updates, the game currently, the development team.
Why is my bus numbers very tiny?
What model bus? You have an ICCE?
Yeah.
Are we talking the side Numbers.
Side and back, and then the corner ones are 1109 for some reason.
You submitted a bug report.
Yeah.
I'd recommend you submit a bug report.
I did that like a million times, and like they ignored me.
If it was deleted, it was fixed. If it was not deleted, it has
I'll check right now.
not been fixed. How do you get a bus assigned to you?
Wait, what?
So Shay actually does the assigning, but there is a category under the server called notifications and
Yes,
requirements. And if you want a bus, you just wait for a notification such as this. And actually, if there's buses that you can buy, and then you make a ticket to buy them. Yeah, I think it's like 1,000 to buy a bus and 500 to switch.
Yes.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm
It
talking
is-
to
Oh.
Nate, whoever DM'd me.
It is 1,000 to buy a bus and 500 to switch a bus.
Wow, my
Yeah.
bus is kind of bad. Okay,
A
so
little
I guess
faulty with the TE.
so. I
Oh my
guess we'll start. We'll just Evan's gonna come in at some point, but we're going to start working on the fall update for training center.
When's that coming out?
All right, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
So Shay, I'm going to be, of course, making folders for all the trees, so we don't have problems next season. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything about anything. One sec. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Honestly surprised no one's asked really any questions. You guys DM me with questions every day, so
Yeah, I have a question.
yeah. Luke.
When are we getting those like new railroad tracks in the train center?
Over
Like
here?
one, like you know the ones with the barriers and crap.
Yeah.
When are you? When are we
Oh.
getting those?
Hopefully before end of year. We'll probably work on that in November. I think
There is one at the end of the road at like the custom market.
yeah, so we plan on doing that before the end of November. If not, probably won't happen.
What did he ask? What did they ask?
Tyler, can you repeat that?
What did they ask?
Fully?
I
They
heard.
were asking about the railroad track.
Oh. Railroad
So,
tracks need fix.
yeah.
I mean, like one of them, like you can't even cross over it.
See, in upstate, we're actively fixing them.
I was gonna ask if it's possible y'all could just put out like a small update to where you can at least go over them.
I
Like
mean,
add like a piece on the inside of it. That'd be helpful.
Well,
So
the hitbox to it is too high than what the rail is actually.
we did try to mitigate that. We added wedges on both sides so buses
Oh,
could
no.
go over them.
I don't think it being too high is the problem. I think that the inside, your wheels get stuck on the inside.
They do.
Between the two
For some
rails.
reason, it's unclided. I don't know why. It seems like Craig, for whatever reason, made the inside of the track not collide with the buses or any
Got a question.
object. So we'll probably fix that sometime. I can tell you right now that we did add, we increased the size of the wedges so you're able to drive over them a little bit more.
Recently?
Yes, recently. Probably, hopefully, it'll come out when we do the fall update.
Okay.
Twitter question.
Huh?
So,
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
So, is there gonna ever be like a new map extension, like maybe a new like neighborhood?
Um, That's a good question. Upstate really has a lot of buildings. There's a lot of neighborhoods. We're always every update we add new stores, and stuff. Like as you saw last update, we added the repair center. We added the police station. So we
Repair
are
centers are
actively
nice.
adding things. But I don't think there's a reason to do a map expansion at this point. Um, 2010 will come out. The revamp will come out hopefully by the end of the year. So that's something to look forward to. But I don't
Yeah,
think
because
there's no
I think
reason
yeah,
to have a map expansion for Upstate.
someone told me it's coming out like it's like delayed. So yeah, that's true.
Repair center is actually really nice.
Yeah.
I'd love
So
to do it
I personally don't think that there needs to be, but at some point we might add a few base plate sized update
Yeah, that's good.
expansion.
You should
I
also move. You should also move like the repair center like closer to the, or just replace it with that development office and move it over there.
Someone was also asking who makes these Halloween decorations you see on my screen right now. The pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns and stuff. Most of this stuff has been made by members of the development team within the past 2 years. Some of these were made in 2020 during Jim's time here. Some of these were made yesterday. Some of these were made last season. So, you can't buy these obviously because these are made by us.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure you
Also,
can probably find some in somewhere.
this is probably a dumb question, but are you gonna ever bring back Jim's statue?
Um, we did
Um,
remove that recently. I don't think we're going to be adding back any statues to the game.
Hmm.
Boys, I gotta go. I'll challenge you stream though. Bye.
Goodbye.
Um, yeah, I guess you can suggest something. I mean, it's recommended that you use a channel dedicated to it, but if you want, yeah. Multiple schools? It's like multiple elementary schools. Is that what you're getting at?
It's actually a good idea. That'd be like,
Alright.
I think it's ABC, I don't know.
See, I do agree it's kind of unrealistic how we have the game set up right now. One elementary, one high school, one middle school. Most districts in the US have at least two elementary schools. Mine has six of them right now.
Mine has
Um,
5.
Yeah, mine is six elementary, one middle school, one high school. So I do think it would be a good idea to have NBC reflect that and have 2 or 3 elementary schools. So that's definitely something to look into. I have no idea why.
Probably not like 4 or 5, probably like just 2 or 3.
Yeah, I said 2 or 3. Um,
And then maybe second middle school, maybe.
second middle school, definitely one high school.
Yeah,
I
one high school is only necessary.
yeah, I don't think more than one is needed.
I have one question with the passenger system.
Yeah.
Is it possible to where you can make it to where we select how many passengers we want at each stop instead of just 3 every time? You can select 2 or 1.
So right now how the system works is there is one part that stretches a few studs where if the bus is in range of that, the system will work. And then inside of that, there's 3 parts that have the passengers. So what we can do is we can add or delete the parts that have the passengers. So instead of 3, we can delete 1 and it'll have 2, or we can add 5 of them, so you'll have 8 at each stop. So we can definitely increase and decrease the amount of passengers that spawn at each stop. Hasn't been done yet. I don't think there's been that many requests for us to do that. Definitely not a priority, but something we could definitely look into at some point.
Yeah, because it feels weird the way every stop is
That's
3
true.
students.
Yeah, unrealistic, definitely.
When it comes to like high school and middle school, when you pick up students, I tend to do it like my city, where half the bus is full of high school, then you go pick up middle school. Was there a way of doing that?
Can you repeat the question?
Is there a making it to where you can fill only half the bus up, like from high school and go to middle school and fill the rest up?
I like realistically speaking, how our district does it is, let's say, our high school starts at 7:27. So my bus for high school gets to my bus stop at 6:50. They pick up everyone at the stops and they go directly to the high school. They wait another hour before they do the middle school and wait another few hours for the elementary routes. So I don't think that we will have it that you can halfway drop off at one school and then halfway at another. But what we could maybe do is have it that you can fill up your bus halfway to one school, and then you have to fill it up again half and go to whatever school. I don't think there's really a reason to split it between schools.
Because the way my city is, elementary school goes before us for some reason now.
I think it's really stupid. That's how it happens. Not it. I don't get it.
I liked it better than what it used to be because high school got our times, or elementary school got our times, and we got elementary school's times. But I liked it because high school and middle school get picked up. We'll go. There used to be drop off middle school and then high school goes. Then they pick up elementary school, and then high school gets released. They drop us off, pick up middle, and then really like drop them off, pick up elementary school.
My
But
district does it a little bit differently.
the way, yeah, with my district, they just pick up middle or pick up high school, then pick up middle school, and then do the route.
My district picks up each bus driver does one elementary school, and then they all do middle school and high school.
Yeah,
And all the students from elementary, middle, and high are picked up at the same time. Like we're picked up just on the same bus.
Wow.
That's
And
interesting.
we drop off elementary first, which is honestly weird. And
Well,
elementary starts before.
How mine does it is high school is 7:27, elementary is 9:05, and middle is like 8:10 or something. So there's obviously you can't pick up all of them at once, and you can't obviously drop everyone off at once.
I don't know when elementary starts. My middle school starts at 8:15, and the high school starts at 8:25.
But I also kind of do think it's stupid. Well, actually, wait, I think it's smart that high school gets out at least in my district at 2 o'clock, and middle gets out at 3 o'clock.
That's around the time when elementary school gets out, like
Middle
2.
elementary gets out at 4.
Hmm.
Which I think that's a good idea. Because could you imagine if it was flipped and high schoolers were getting out at 4 o'clock and elementary were getting out at 2?
Oh, I get out 3:25, and then we pick up middle school, and then that's it.
It would be stupid if high schoolers were getting out at 4 o'clock and elementary was getting out at
2.
2. Yeah.
Elementary
So-
starts the earliest and the ends the earliest they
I
get.
definitely think like high school obviously starts later, so like we can sleep and stuff. But then you have to think about when we get out.
Mhm.
There's one more thing. The buses, what do y'all use for the models? Because I don't see a lot of buses with like the door on the side. Like my district don't have that.
I've never seen that before either until I got to
Just-
NBC.
That's just upstate New York spec.
Yeah, how they have their buses, like they don't have the crossing arm in front of the bus. It's just how the buses are designed in actual upstate.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I like the crossing arm and I don't like the
Like-
side exit.
it's just like the way that California buses only have a rear stop sign. Each
Really?
state, yeah, California
Wow.
buses only have a rear stop sign.
My district only has a front stop sign. I like the well no.
So
I've seen buses with
like the front, yeah.
Like it's pretty much like that. Each district, each state has different laws and rules that
Yeah,
apply
like
to all school buses,
I
which
think it's
makes them
pretty
have a different
universal
spec.
that no one turns on right. I think it's
See-
like most states don't allow you to turn on right. Turn right on reds.
My city does. That's my district.
My
No.
school, actually, I don't even know because like I don't really look when I'm on the bus.
That's what confuses me because every day I'm 17. And I have a job. I drive to work, and buses do around red. But then you come to this game, you're like, oh wait, you can't make them round red, and you forget that because some buses don't actually have it on the back that says this bus does not turn on red.
Shay, I feel sorry because like after the stream's done, I'm gonna have to spend like another like half hour making the trees kit we'll have to set the folders as the parents for all the trees. For any of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, every season, like every winter and stuff, we have to spend hours of redoing the whole game and having to redo the grass, redo all the trees. So this year what we're doing is with the trees, we'll make all of the fall trees have the fall tree folder as their parent. So next season, we just drag this from server storage and we drop it into workspace. Because it's really annoying having to redo the game every year.
Say, couldn't you make it to where I don't know how editing goes within Roblox, but couldn't you make it to where at the end of the season all the trees are selected and you just drag them onto the map and just bring up new? Well, no, that
That would
causes
be
lag.
Honestly, look, where's the trees folder? I don't know where what, but the fall trees folder is right here. Let me put this tree in right. Tree is in the fall tree folder, right? So
Mhm.
let's say I delete it. Tree's not there. Press back, it's there. Same thing if I were to put the fall tree folder in server storage. So let's say it's winter now. We don't need fall trees. Let's fast forward 12 months. Fall tree, we just drag it in from server storage. So much easier than having to delete everything and redo the whole game, which we've been doing for the past 2 years.
How long does it take them to do bug reports?
Bug reports, honestly, it really depends on the bug report. Like, let me just go through bug reports right now.
Because every T3 I see, like the paid ones, every one of them says 1103 in the back.
Yeah,
they
all
really?
22 say 1090.
Or
Numbers are definitely a problem.
all the CEs say 1109 on like the front little thing.
So
They don't say
NPCs don't work
1109.
at all. I'm just gonna delete that, assuming it's fixed. But some of them are easy. Like this one says bright blinker. I don't do buses, so honestly, I wouldn't know how to fix that. But maybe Nick would. So whenever Nick gets a chance to look at this, he could fix it. This one is like one that's simple. Like let's say they're like a house is in the middle of the street. Any dev that sees this, just hops in and fixes it. So it
Just goes
might
in
be
and move it.
so it might be done in 5 minutes and we delete it. But some of them might be actual problems. Numbers is not really a problem. It's just our script being actually it's not even a scripting problem. It's just how we handle numbers is we check the value of what bus you own and set whatever that value is to the value of the text label. So that's not hard to do, just we have to do it.
Yeah,
So it
like
really depends on what is it about a bus? Is it about building? is it about scripting and the intensity of it. So depending on both those factors, that's how long it takes.
Has there really been a house in the middle of the road?
Yes, there has. I've seen it.
Yes, it has.
Oh my gosh.
How many times I had to fix it? It's like it's really not that hard. Like, how do you just leave game knowing this happened?
Just put a house in the middle of the road. You're like, oh, all right, let's exit the game.
Exactly. But there are devs that have worked for us and have done that. So
But I haven't put a bug report in. But I know my bus, 11:30, the left blinker is like kind of mess up in the back.
what bus do you have?
11:30
Is it a CE? What is it? Model.
E3.
There's probably a bunch of like half of the bug reports are about bug numbers being problems.
Half the
So-
bug. I put a bug report in about the Game Pass ones because they spawn the wrong direction and they get you stuck in the fence and all that.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. It's funny because how we do spawning with the nodes, some of them are easy to fix. You just move the position, but sometimes the node is in the right spot. It's the alignment that's the problem, and it's kind of weird. Like I don't know how to fix the alignment of it. So sometimes if someone's bus is spawning the wrong way, I can fix it in 2 seconds. But sometimes it takes someone else another minute to do it. So I don't know how to fix all the problems with spawning. I can fix some of them. Can't fix all of them.
I'm about to say because I have 4 different Game Pass ones. Every one of them spawns the wrong way. Either get stuck on their fence. The minis are fine. They just spawn on top of the parking spots. Like they're easy to get out, but it's just the big ones you spawn. They just spawn the fence, and you can't get out.
Yeah. Shit. I hate this.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I put in a bug report like 4, maybe like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
My bus spawns in a fence. When will that be fixed, do you know?
So like we go through bug reports pretty often. So if it wasn't deleted, probably before the end of the year, and that sounds bad, guys. That sounds bad me saying by the end of the year. It's probably gonna be done before mid-October. Probably before the 12th or the 19th. Just most of our devs are they're like working on new things to do, and bug reports, while they are important, if they're in the middle of building something, they're not just gonna stop to work on a bug report. But hopefully within the next week or two.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't want to say this, but like if you posted something the 22nd and it's the 3rd, just copy and paste it, delete it. Well, copy it, delete it, and paste it, and just like bump it, because like the newer it is, probably the faster we'll fix it. So don't tell me, but don't say that I said that. But if you guys really want, I'm sure people are already doing that now.
So if the message deleted in bug reports, does that mean it's done?
Should be. Sometimes we accidentally delete something that wasn't fixed, but we do try to delete everything that was fixed.
Yeah, that's like because a bunch of the ones I put in are gone now.
So that means it probably was fixed. You sometimes like we fix it, we delete it, but the update hasn't came out yet. That could be a reason why it's not in game. But most of the time when it's deleted, it means it's done.
Oh, I haven't been in game in a few days. I'm about to get back in it and see
I
what
haven't been in
happens.
the game in like a week or two, but like I play test in studio all the time, so I'm not that out of touch. Also, if you guys want to be devs at NBC, we're not really looking for any builders right now. But if you can script, that is definitely something we are looking for. So if you can script and you want to work at NBC, you can just shoot me a DM sometime today, this week.
I can't do anything. Is it hard to work on stuff?
It depends. If you are a builder, depends. Some of our builders just do whatever they want. Might build a police station, might build a fire station. But there's other times when we assign people to do something. So I might tell Shay, "Hey Shay, can you build a cafe for me?" It also depends on what we're going for. Is the cafe going to have an interior? Is it going to not have an interior? Is it going to be realistic or the I guess the NBC style of there's a style to every building in NBC. They all pretty much look like they were made by the same person. It really depends on what you're making and the style you're going for. Um, but I'd say overall, no, it's not really that hard. Scripting, I'd probably have to say is the hardest. UI, GUI, I wouldn't say it's easy, wouldn't say it's hard. It's definitely a plus if you can script to design interfaces. That's really nice skill to have. But yeah, building's probably the easiest to learn and do.
That's it, because I've always wanted to do like a dev work for something.
If I could do it, anybody could do it.
Was that tedious? Honestly, we've had some really dumb devs hired here, but that was a year ago before I was the head dev. So, the funny thing is, when I became the head dev, September 26th, 2021, first month, I don't know, I fired like 10 devs. So,
With the dev application, if I were to submit one, would I have to submit photos of work I've done?
so you will need to have photos. Also, so this is pretty much the process. You send me a DM or fill out an application, which we probably won't do ever again. we look through the photos, we determine if we even want to consider you working here. And then let's say we do, we put you in a group chat and you will have to do an interview. So if you can build, you'll probably have an interview where you will build something for us. There's certain requirements, parameters, things we expect, things we don't want, things we do want, and you'll be asked to do that. If you scripts, the same thing. You'll be asked to probably make something. Um, Certain requirements, obviously. But yeah, you'll need to give me photos, and then if we like your work, we'll have an interview.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because what if you want to join dev team but you don't really know how to? Couldn't you learn from?
At one point, we were going to have an apprentice program where people would join the dev team just to like learn and possibly stay on as a dev. But we don't plan on hiring anybody that doesn't know how to develop. I guess that does. If you want to work for us, you have to be able to develop. So yeah.
How detailed does the buildings have to be for you to get in?
Some of the buildings were so most of them take like 40 minutes. I think we only allow 40 minutes, something like that. Some of them have been really, really, very, very detailed. Some of them, on the other hand, have not. Um, so a detail is always nice. It's nice when people have a reference image that they're using, and they're able to take a photo from real life or a photo of something someone's made before and try to remake that. That's always nice to see. But it should be detailed. I can tell you right now, we haven't hired anybody that wasn't able to make a detailed building.
Okay. I might have to play around in studio for a little bit.
There are also some YouTube channels dedicated to helping people learn how to script, build, design interfaces. So I definitely would recommend checking some of those out. Um, Also, just like experimenting yourself is also a really good idea. Hopping into the studio one day, making a house, making a cafe.
I was gonna
Landscaper
say,
is a good one.
I was gonna say one thing I have done. I have never made my own work, but I've used other people's work to try and make a city.
I mean, if you can take people's stuff and design a map, that's always a good start. Like, because like, when you're building, it's not just being able to make something, it's being able to make something that makes sense. And if you're making a cafe, you're not going to just have three walls, a three-wall triangle cafe. Like you have to be able to like make something that makes sense. Like this building right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 13 sides. So it it would make sense like if you're able to design something, make sense of it, and being able to make sure it flows. That's always nice. So you can start by designing a map. That's always really nice. But you don't need to. I mean, some people just have a natural ability to build something and it flows.
Hmm. I mean, because I don't remember where the world is because the account I had got hacked when I was making the city.
The only thing I've ever made is a training center, and that was help with help.
So if you guys are like new to the stream, if you guys want to see what the training center looks like so far, got some jack-o'-lanterns, big one, happy Halloween sign, um, bunch of signs, happy Halloween thing, some
Should make
Halloween.
it so you should
What?
make it so the door is easier to locate because applicants have been having a hard time like finding where to go in.
The training director told me that, and I'm just like, guys, look at this. It is the only thing that doesn't take up the wall. Like I don't think you can make it any easier. Also, I mean, like
No,
this
like
wall,
even after the Halloween update.
like this makes sense though. Like I think people should be able to for at least the Halloween update. But yeah, I could probably make a sign. But I think the Halloween update, I won't need to add a sign.
And elevators don't work.
I'm aware of that. You don't really need the elevator. There's nothing on
I
the,
like the Halloween
Alright.
update.
there's nothing on the second floor, you know.
Yeah.
I broke it. I'll admit that. The training director wanted me to remove the bell thing. I removed it, but I guess I touched something else somehow.
Oh, that's how you broke it?
No, because like guys, listen. Well, I just moved it.
Not his
you
fault.
do- I held Alt. I selected the car. Alt does not work for whatever reason, but who's the button? But somehow I messed it up. Alright, see these are the buttons.
I'll take Shay Arson as a better developer.
Who is that?
Hey.
Whoever said that is fake. But anyways, I deleted the button and somehow I messed it up.
I mean, why would Rowan be the head developer then?
No, because listen, Shay is a good developer, okay? Out of all the devs, Shay is definitely one of the most valued and active and experienced devs on the team. They're a senior dev, so that goes to show. But yeah, there's kind of a lot of copy and paste stuff when we're doing the seasons.
Maybe add like a school so we can like do like a stop at like a school. So like
You know
they
what?
learn how, like,
We
how
could
to-
probably add the NPC system to. Oh fuck! Don't even get me started on that. Making the NPC system in the training center. Oh god. I think it's one thing to add a school and just like pull up to it, but it's like another thing adding the adding the NPC system to this.
Yeah, Shay Arson better dev.
That's fake, but okay. Because I'm telling you right now, Shay does not want to add the NPC system to the training center. Shay had to do it for 2010, and he hated it.
The NPC system in the training center would just be more of a pain than it
I mean,
already
more
is.
pain, yeah,
It's unnecessary too.
yeah. You guys, what did you do? I did the training once. I failed the training, but you spawn a bus, you do whatever, you go around, you stop. There's really no, like, if you're just adding time to the training, some trainings already take a long time, and if we were to add a school, now you're making trainers have to spend more time in game and stuff. So. But yes, so it would be too much pain and like unnecessary, as Chin said. So, but I mean, I guess we could add a school just for like, you guys to see. It would just be decoration though. So, like, other than like trees and stuff, like, what decorations do you want to see in the training center?
Can you add some decorations to the buses?
The buses. So like, remember how we did the winter update? And you had like de-stocking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like something like that, like a pumpkin on the dash. Because
Yeah.
I guess we could do that. Probably not in the training center. In upstate, we'll probably have some sort of decorations on the buses, but definitely not the training center. But yeah, what are the things you want to see in the training center?
I can't really think of anything right now.
Yeah, I just think it's more copy and paste work for me to do. But like, no one drives over here, so there's honestly no point in me slaving away.
Oh, can you, instead of like making another neighborhood for the custom route, like where you are right now, where
Yeah.
the railroad track is, can you move the railroad track closer
Wait,
so
so
people can,
where's the track?
to your right?
Here.
Yeah. Like,
What do
can
you
you
want?
move it? Can you move it up that road a little bit?
Let me know. Where?
No, like on the main road.
Wait,
Where
wait.
it's
One? This
yeah, on
one?
that road. Just
Uh,
move it up.
um, I could put it right here.
That's that's a guided route, of course. That one already has a railroad crossing. I need it on a road in the custom route. So on the road to the right of the training center. If you turn left out of the intersection.
Is anybody so like this?
Um yeah, there would work.
Fine. You also want it to work, like you want the buttons, right?
We don't need that to work.
You just want the crossing so people understand the concept.
Yeah, because there's only one on the guided route and some people choose the custom and it just gets a wreck.
Right. I forgot what road this was on. 2010 this one. I can add the white lines at some point. Um, Kind of weird having a railroad crossing with houses. So I'll just like move it down. This makes sense. Yeah, it's a stop sign now. I think this is a good spot,
You
right?
could probably get rid of that stop sign too. That's right behind you.
You
Nobody
actually,
goes.
yeah, you
no-
don't need to stop.
Nobody goes out that way.
And then let me set this up. Actually, this goes like here. Actually, no, it doesn't. Okay. Then track. Is there no track here? Alright, I'll add it sometime today. But yeah. So Shay, we're not going to wait. So do you want another neighborhood or no?
If we move the railroad track there, then no. But if we keep it in the same spot, then yes, definitely.
Oh yeah. So I just moved it. So yeah, there's no point. I guess we'll just like leave this part of the map somewhat unfinished in terms of housing. Um, I mean, I could delete the cones if you really want me to. Um, if you want, I can remove them, but I guess it's fine. Which is it's anchored. Wait, oh, any of the alright, good. Alright then. So what other decorations do you guys want to see in the training center?
I can't think of anything more decoration wise, but I'll ask the department.
I'm gonna end the stream real quick. I'm gonna put it back up in like 2 seconds. I just need to check something.
I told them to DM me or you with ideas.
What?
I told them to DM me or you with ideas for decorations.
Okay. What was I looking at? Workspace. Surprised no one's asked me when the update's coming out. The
When's
fall.
the update coming out?
For Upstate,
Yeah.
obviously before October. Oh, what the fuck am I saying? Obviously before Halloween. So that's your answer. And I have another question. Someone's asking, what bus do you think is the best to buy? I know nothing about buses. Okay. Kind of a mistake asking me that. But I had a 2021 BBV for over 6 months. So definitely the bus I've had the longest. So I'd probably recommend the 2021 BBV. Alright, let me stream again. Alright, so I think the map tree-wise looks pretty good. Yeah, we placed like 300 trees today. Shit. So, do you guys got any other things that you want to see in the training center? Kind of a lot of decorations, here. I should probably update this to the fall icon at some point. Okay, I'm noticing with the happy hop. Actually, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys have anything else? Questions for upstate? NBC as a whole, development. Wait, what's the point? What's the point of all these lights under the gas thing? I'm back. Well, studio decided to disconnect, so it's been an hour, guys. We pretty much transformed the whole training center map into Halloween and fall decor, trees, um, grass decorations inside and outside the building. Before we push the update, we will be adding some more decorations around the map and in the building. Adjusting lighting. It's a great app with you all. Thank you to Shay for helping today, and Evan, thank you for eventually joining us. So thank you guys for just watching, asking questions, and people talking, more people developing. But thank you guys.